kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Off-play action. Catch in the middle. It's Hampton. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be third and long. They go to the draw. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And, Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And they're in for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Dyer. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Knox.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got an open man. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Power football with the run. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Going to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the first down. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Powers through the defender. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
Now, a 4th down.
They'll run for it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Find some fresh air. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Quick spin on the run. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Vincent. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Off play action on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Brooks. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hauls it in. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Gonna run it. It's Brooks. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. Jumped on top of the pile. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it on the option. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The snap sets up the throw. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead is 6 in the first. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Dyer. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Hampton. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, this thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. 2nd interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run play action. Caught behind the line. It's Brooks. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Wants to throw again. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. They'll give it to the back. Look out, he's got room. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Crosses to 35. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free and he was off to the races.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Caught in the backfield. It's Knox. Smacks it with the stiff arm. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try it again after the incomplete pass on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. He'll keep it himself. Creates a little space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Man, that's a really nice read. This offense has had a lot of success with the running back getting the ball, right? Running the pitch, the quarterback
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They're going to ride this running back. Still running at the 40. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Knox. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Knox. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down.
There he goes. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get
a shot for the end zone. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Kansas is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by 10 to Louisiana Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Quick release on the RPO. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Knox. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Now the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete to the left. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Makes the grab. It's Erickson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And it's intercepted. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That slices the lead to 2. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dyer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll leave it with him. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's moving out of the pocket. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. The 30. The 10. And he's going to cruise in with this one. It is a touchdown. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Makes the catch at the 30. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Out of the gun, the inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Baxter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That's caught. It's Knox. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Give to the running back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hauls it in. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They just keep firing. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 11 over Eastern Michigan. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for room. It's Baxter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here comes the hurry up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Galloway. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hampton. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Breaks into the open. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Off the RPO, complete. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They'll line up for a second down play.
Second down coming up.
The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Knox. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Second down.
Takes the handoff, it's Brooks. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. That slices the lead to 2. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Erickson. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the right. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Well, this guy's been a weapon all game long. They've lined him up all over the field. He's run all different types of routes. The defense has not been able to cover him, and he's got now over 150 receiving yards.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Quick release by the QB. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead. Way ahead.
I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And wings it incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he's got a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
He's looking to throw. Incomplete on the 2-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Snags it quickly on the left. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Offense lining up quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Takes the handoff. It's Brooks. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turning it on! And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll close the gap to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. On the ground, it's Galloway. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down.
Third down, defense is thinking pass, so those defensive ends rushing up the field. That plays perfectly into the running back screen. Great play call at the right time.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks the tackle.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner will be brought down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense gets set for second down. They'll go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws to the tight end. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Knox. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Slams it ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Snags a quick pass on the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
With the catch, it's Hampton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A lot of urgency for this offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's got it. First down and more. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Quickly out to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Got it behind the line. It's Knox. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to keep it in the air. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. FIU is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 10 over Florida Atlantic. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Shotgun snap on third down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hampton. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. At the 35, he's loose. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You have got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll try to bully their way for the first. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Vincent. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
This offense has it with really good field position. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And it's in for a touchdown. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Release to the back. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Knox. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Vincent. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Wants to go up top. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Oh, they're after him. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. One more play to pad the stats. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks. You start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.